Matteo from Italy, here with Alo. Super happy to be here with you. Uh, your your latest single "Summers Back" with Just Clean is out now on B1. Uh, what do you think about the rediscovery of old songs through these new versions that also can be driven well through in social media? On TikTok, for example.
I think it's like, when you have songs that are timeless and there's a new generation that never heard about it. So I think it's a way where you can bring it up stuff that are very good quality
Yeah.
and you can kind of adapt and do a new version of it in a way where I'm doing it, but I'm also trying to bring the innovation on it.
Exactly.
And also the lyric, we changed everything on the way where we could express what we feel the
Yeah.
moment. But there's the magic. Many of my songs like Deep Down, Car Key, all they
Of
have
course.
these old
Of
samples
course.
that work super well with the new generation.
Cool. And we follow you since years. And your non-profit association, Instituto ALOC, uh, is active in Brazil, but also India, Africa, and has got a focus on new generation, but also health and development also of new business through donations. How's going? And how do you see the situation in these areas?
Um, if you asked me like 10 years ago
Yeah.
if I would do any kind of philanthropy, I would say no at all. I would just get my money and say, because the way we're taught about success is about like success is having um popularity, car and apartment. At some moment in my life I had everything of
Yeah.
this and I felt a huge emptiness. I felt that it didn't make sense anymore. So I was looking for inspiration. So I went to a trip in Africa, I went to a trip in
Yeah.
Amazon. I went to a lot of those trips where I really found the purpose of my life. Like for me to make success only makes sense if I can try to make this world a better place. And the institute is like I tell everyone that I had 3 kids in 2020. My son was born in January
Okay.
2020.
Okay.
My daughter December 2020
Really?
because it was premature. And the institute was also the end of December.
Crazy.
So yeah, 3 kids. And I think the institute it comes to how can you like synthesize and
Yeah,
materialize the feeling that I have.
of course.
Beforehand, it was everything doing by myself, but now we have a structure that can really plan ahead and make the best efforts.
No, it's a super, super thing. We really like this, and you're doing good, good, good things. And the last question is, what's the direction you have in terms of music, in terms of vibes? And if you would like also mention some talents to keep an ear on that you would recommend, and maybe you will release soon.
Yeah. So now, who is doing the A&R for Controversial from the last 1.5 year is my brother Bashka,
Yeah,
which also released a lot of
yeah,
songs there. And he's kind of, I felt that when Controversial was connecting with my sound design, it was disconnecting with the essence of it. So Bhaskar is kind of putting something in more solid,
yeah,
more consistent,
yeah, yeah.
And then I was just like, for example, I have a song that I released there. It's called Headlights with Alan Walker.
Of course.
Doesn't connect anything with
Exactly.
Controversial, but it's a
Exactly.
super viral. You know
Exactly.
what I mean? So we
Exactly.
had to change the strategy. And there's a lot of really talented people, but I would say one with Tough Art.
Okay, top arts.
Yeah,
Okay.
super nice.
Cool, cool. Thank you. Thank you so much. And yeah, just last thing is with the Coleção Somnativo, you released The Future is Ancestral. So what's behind these projects? It's a huge project from your own area.
Yeah, it's the most important project of my
Exactly.
career because it's not about me. It's
Exactly.
about how can I potentialize their voices, the indigenous voices, and it's a very very beautiful project because honestly, like it goes to places where I don't know if it would be able to do it,
Yeah.
doing
Yeah.
like performance at UN
Exactly.
or Global
Exactly.
Citizen, those. So it's beautiful. It's
Cool.
beautiful.
Cool. 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 Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And yeah. And again, we hope to see you around the festivals. Prego.